I would say I was born into art. My dad is a new traditional artist. And so I grew up in a studio helping out with a couple of things. He did want me to do one thing, I'll have to do it. But more importantly, I had the freedom to like play around what I wanted for myself. I had some materials to myself to mess with. And there was actually a time where we had this workshop for like young people in our community, and I was a part of that. So I would say my background was pretty early into the art. And I sort of also had to pick from other artists that were his friends. They were not practicing what he was practicing. So he being a printmaker, I had to learn sculpting from another artist entirely. And it has been that way. Everything I sort of needed, there's always somebody in the community that sort of provides that practice knowledge base for me.
Yeah, what medium exactly do you practice with at the moment?
So at the moment, I sculpt plastic. I would say I heat sculpt them.
Okay.
So plastic always come in an exact shape already. So we try to manipulate it into what we want to be able to give me the kind of desired result that So it's something I'm experimenting with. I'm learning as I work.
Okay.
But it's been very fulfilling, I'll say. I mean, the discoveries of a new medium, it's very fulfilling, yes.
Have you experimented with other medium before now?
Oh yes, before jumping on plastic, I had a stack of solid waste, a lot of them. I had the glass, I had paper, I had the very hard paper, the ones that take so long to break down. So I had, I think I had plastic, wood, and glass then. But the first one that really yielded to my intentions the most was the plastic. More because the process around it isn't as tedious as like bending glass and the fragility around glass. But I also think more because I'm fascinated by it. I mean, I have it in abundance compared to other kind of waste.
Are you looking to experiment with metal by chance?
Plastic itself cannot stand alone. Because of it, it's very lightweight, and so it's more like I need metal to be the bones, like that. So it's the armature of most of my large pieces, and the ones that are not large pieces, there's always metal wires that I weaved into making the legs of the ant, or I use in making seaweed or something. There's always some part of metal in what I do. Also, so I'm still learning metal for other applications. But yeah, so I would say I'm not looking at metal like 100% for a material as a medium to communicate with. But I use it as support for the medium I'm currently working with.
Okay, let's talk about sustainability for a minute. So your exhibition, that's the one that is titled Junks Are Unmade Art.
Yes.
When exactly did the word sustainability start making sense to you?
Oh yeah, so I think the word sustainability made sense to me right after discovering that every PET bottle could outlive me, which means, and usually around the time when I read the article, I was usually taking like nothing less than 2 per day. So I could imagine like the duration of the amount of waste that I generated just because I was ignorant about the consequences of that waste. And then now thinking of, and then I found a quote in that article that said, the quote was by an environmentalist in Kenya, Habib Alba. He said in 2050, we're going to have more plastic in the ocean than fishes. And I mean, 2050 is not so far away. So it's like when they were saying the vision of 2020 then, now 2020 is even like far behind us. So we can imagine 2050 is not so far
away. True.
So sustainability now, I'm generating all these waste, just only me. How much the millions of people across the globe who don't even know about the impact or the dangers around it. So it clicked in my head that like, we really can't continue this way. And obviously, I can no longer be a part of that. So I think that sustainability, like a planet that should be able to take care of itself, sort of now made sense to me.
So what would you say is or are your biggest mentor in the art world?
Oh, okay. So I'll say number one has always been Dr. Popola, more because I had a lot of access to him really early, and he made it a thing. Like it's easy to talk to. He doesn't really talk to you like he's your mentor. He talks like he's your guy. Yeah, and then it's sort of a thing. I also don't know whether it's because of the way he is. It's just, so I would say he's the number one mentor that I've had. I've also had others in the community and some like external, like Sayaka Gans. She's a Japanese artist in the US who also creates with plastic waste, and she's a friend of Dotton's. So I was looking at like so far to her, and I did not know she was like Dotton's friend, and somehow the whole thing connected somehow because of that.
I was actually expecting you to say your father, but this is actually good. You know, you told me your dad is an artist too. So I was thinking it would be the first person.
No, my dad is not my art mentor. He is like I would say my art friend. He's the kind of person that would say, oh, do something different. Every single time, like, Gbenga, come and see this, I've done something different. I'm like, it's still your signature. It looks like you. But then he's like, oh yeah, do something different. So he had always been the kind of person who wants me to do my own thing. So like, if you see my art and his art, they're very different. Exactly, because that's the way it sort of allowed me to fly, I would say. So obviously in that way, I'm sort of allowed, I didn't see him as a mentor. I had to like, have somebody else who did that for me.
So Mr. Dotson being your mentor, are you looking to collaborate with him anytime soon?
Oh yes. I don't know. The word collaborate might be slightly tricky with this. So because I've always sort of had him on all of my projects in other ways. So I consult him a lot. So like, I'm working on this. This is what I want to do. How do you think I should go about this? Is this cool? What's the better way to do it? I do all of that, and he's always immense assets to me on that level. So I'm sure that if there is a spot for collaboration, I would not think about it twice. Like, that would be what I want to do right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I definitely would look forward to.
So one final question would be, what advice would you give to upcoming artists that are looking to maybe find their niche? What advice would you give to them?
Okay, I think the first thing would be that start the journey no matter how scary it is, and then find a supporting system, because it's going to get scarier. But then, like, if you keep going on that route, because it's a scary part, not a lot of people are on it. So you just be your one of one, and it will be an amazing adventure.
Is it really scary though? Why did you use the word scary?
Because I don't know. I think if that person is going on, it's like you're trying to be like the world best footballer. Your trainings are going to be more than a regular footballer. So obviously it's going to be more painstaking. It's going to take more resources. And I don't think you will live like a normal human being because of how much schedules or whatever it is surrounds that. So that's what I mean by scary. It doesn't mean it's grotesque or it comes with some dark, mystic stuff. No, none of that. It's just about the workload.
Thank you so much for your time again.
It's a pleasure.
It's been nice having this conversation with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.